Hi there, happy Saturday night. This is Tina coming on. Thought I'd pop on. I just wanted to share. Um, I did my daily fire today. I did my journaling. Just finished off my steps for the day at the hall here tonight. I didn't get outside for some fresh air, and I didn't do my last exercise for the Performance Academy with Amelia Caesar through Body. I honed into my feelings today, and I took a rest day. I took a nice nap in the afternoon, a much needed nap. I felt, I'm listening to my body, and I took the rest that it needed. But I did make sure that I did, the rest of my non-negotiables, like my journaling, my 10,000 steps, and so on and so forth. Also connected with friends and family, so that was great. I wanted to share something that had come to mind, some research that was done in October for the issue of brain behavior and immunity health, talking about how important connections are, and like social community. And they talked about how being connected to people in your life can slow aging. It's 50% increased likelihood of survival in your life compared to those who were isolated. Social connections help reduce risk of chronic diseases. They build up over time. Even with a small interaction, like at the grocery store, just something nice, spreading positivity around, and, a simple smile, and you know what I mean? It can have, like, these brief encounters can have significant benefits of physical function and a personal sense of connections. And with that, they also talked about group activities, which is another thing. So just something I thought I would bring to light, because I know that, we're heading into that time of year where sometimes it can be, people are feeling it, and, there could be some, moments for people that they're feeling like a disconnect, maybe a little bit of feeling isolated, right? So I think it's important to, keep those connections going. You can, you could always build new connections if you're feeling like in your life that maybe you don't, the ones you have aren't that great, or maybe you want to expand. You could always, nurture the existing ones. You could seek out new connections. I know in the past I played soccer, join something that you like to do, and there's people for every type of thing that you're into. So that's the great thing. You'll always find like-minded people that are interested in what you like to do, right? So you just got to put yourself out there. And you want to focus on quality, not quantity, right? So it's not about having 1,000 friends, maybe a selected few. It's about the quality time, not the quantity. And like I said earlier, just embrace the small interactions, because that, I know myself, I've had even just a smile at someone, or I use humor myself, and it warms my heart when I can put a smile on someone's face, or comment on their outfit, or just something just to brighten up the day. And these are the things that they're really great. They add up, and they just they feed the soul. So on that note, I just thought I'd come on quick and talk about, every day's not going to be, you're not always going to feel like getting everything done. Like I said, for today for me was more about just like listening to my body and taking that break. I have live fire training tomorrow, so I wanted to, get hydrated and get the rest because I know tomorrow's going to be taxing on the body. I'm very excited though. We do it like once a year, and it's my favorite ever. So anyways, with that's another reason why I put in my videos, I always say connect with those you love, but really just connect. And that's what the world needs. It needs a little bit of positivity, some humor, something that you can offer to others, and stay connected and feel good. So on that note, I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday night. I'm going to wrap up here soon and get a good night's sleep for my fire training tomorrow. And yeah, we'll talk again soon. Take care.